Yes, 1997.
Okay.
There were about 1,500 of us at Haskell's clinic, and it was my second time in a real big event, and I was told to stand by this one door. There were 4 doors on Haskell's clinic, and if I would stand at one door and report if there was anybody that looked pregnant. And so all of a sudden this woman with about 7 months pregnant, and so I yelled, and I went to footsteps, to this steps up into the place, and I sat down, and before you know, people came running from everywhere, and they all crowded around. So we were hundreds of us, and I just sat there and prayed. And my eyes were closed, and I prayed. The police came, and I remember opening my eyes to see the woman, and again, because this time she was with the police, and she definitely was the same thing. She was pregnant, and the police told me that I'm going to be arrested if I don't leave, and so I got arrested, and I went to the prison, and 3 days I was in the jail, and it was some different story. I'll tell you that story. But when I came out, we had the trial. The first time was in June for it was several years later, because they don't do these trials fast. And our attorney was a pro-life attorney, but he wanted money, and we didn't have any money. So there were 11 of us, 5 people backed out and said they would never be arrested again, and they would never obstruct entrance into the mills in the county where in that district where the judge was. But I refused because I sat down at the desk in my office, and I thought, Lord, what do I do? And clear as anything, I'm going to call and tell him that I really am thinking about going through with the trial. And the phone rang, and it was my attorney, and he said, I got $50,000 from the Alliance Defending Freedom, and I can defend you and one other person. And so then the first time, it was called a mistrial because the woman who was testifying as identifying me, we found a tape of hers in Chicago that she was a daughter of Satan, and she had a website called Daughter of Satan. So the judge got annoyed with that and called it a mistrial. The second time was in February, and he had to have surgery, the judge, the day before the trial. And so we said, thank you, Lord, but we wasted all the airline tickets.
Heather, yeah, this isn't